Katrina Ferguson here. We are having a blast on this 21-day resurrection challenge, and I'm excited to continue our conversation. I know that one of the videos talked about our why, one talked about our IQ, where it is that you'll say, I quit. Of course, we decided that the answer was, I will until. And now we want to talk about what it is that you're willing to sacrifice. What is it that you will give up so that you can go up? And I know it's really difficult in 3 minutes or so to have a full conversation about these topics, but it's just a conversation starter and something that we want you to continue to write about in your journals. So what are you willing to sacrifice so that you can live your purpose and do destiny? What are you willing to sacrifice or give up so that you can go up? Is it going to be your bowling night? Some of us aren't very good at it anyway, right? Some of us need to give up those sitcoms. How is it that you sit calmly watching somebody else's television programming while your goals and dreams are sitting there unmet? What are you willing to give up so that you can go up? It's amazing to me. Like, I have a friend, right, who will do anything to make sure that they get home in time to watch whatever sports game is on. And you know what else? Hasn't achieved all their goals and dreams yet. And I'm saying it just doesn't weigh out. So we really have to kind of look at our lives, look at our life choices and decide, what do we need to sacrifice so that we can have all the things that we have, that we say that we want. And understand that sacrifices, they're not even often long-term sacrifices. It's a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain, right? I know in the beginning, when I started building businesses, there were things I couldn't do. There were trips I couldn't go on with my friends. There were things I had to say no to so that ultimately I could say yes to a lot of things. And I think probably the best example is, you can see it even in my children. My older 2 daughters, they understand the grind. They watched me work. They watched me travel and just be at meetings. Well, my youngest daughter, she watched me be with her. Every event at school, every field trip, everything, I was right there with her. But why? Because I made the short-term sacrifices so that in the long term, I was able to take all of my children to countries I didn't visit until I took them there. They've been able to see and experience things again that I didn't experience until I was able to experience them with them. There are things now that I'm able to do for other people that I couldn't do for my kids. I mean, think about it. How can you possibly feed nations when you haven't figured out how to feed your own family first? So make those short-term sacrifices so that you can have the long-term gains that will allow you to live on purpose, to do your destiny. And honestly, I would say, don't even think of them as sacrifices. Just think of them as the things that you need to do now so that you can do what you want to do later. And that's going to help you get through not just this 21-day resurrection challenge, but through the hard parts that you have to go through so that you can get where it is that you want to be. Always remember, if your why is big enough, the how will take care of itself. Again, I'm Dr. Katrina Ferguson. I look forward to seeing you over the top.